don't know why. There's hello, Oleg. Welcome. Thank you, everyone. Please make yourself comfortable as you can. How are you, Oleg? Hello, people in the house, as well as on YouTube, everyone. If you have any questions, please do ask. I have some questions that I may read for you. Somebody asking to keep confidentiality, not to disclose their name. So I had somebody ask, how do you relieve the fear to relax and spirituality permanent? I don't really understand the question to the in depth understanding, like read something like how relief to fear, relax, spirituality permanent. So I don't fully understand the question. Somebody asked on Instagram to our Sangha page story. So question I believe person tried to ask is Tejas Sri Mayane, probably how to relieve or how to relieve the fear or to overcome the fear to relax so you can gain spirituality or permanent state of mind. So point is how do you relieve the fear? Fear is always there. It's the only way you can relieve the fear when you attain Yogi Sattva or Bodhisattva or reach to the state of mind where you are in state of self-acceptance, no matter what other people think, no matter what other people judge, as long as your senses are looking for a validation or recognition of somebody, or your mind is looking to validate somebody else, there will be a fear. Expectation, you drop, you can overcome the fear, or you accept as it is, you can overcome the fear. You drop the identity, you can overcome the fear. You know, the fear and the dukh, the pain, the discomfort, are two separate things. Sometimes we combine them two together. Fear can be your power, can become a source of your inspiration. Fear can also become a hindrance in your growth as well, which you can classify either as a material growth or in spiritual growth. How one's mind navigates when the fear arises, either is a fear of failure or is the fear of not achieving, or fear most of the time you have is self-judgment or judgment of other people. Fear of life, because you want to live, you want to achieve, you want to prove, you want to seek validation. If they don't validate you, you have a fear. All those things, fundamental part in life. Even some people do spirituality out of fear because they don't want to go to hell, so they leave. Some people go to temples, do the spiritual things. Even the act of kindness is done out of fear. Some people do yoga. Everything is done out of fear. The moment you transform and accept whatever you are doing, you are not doing out of fear, you're doing because you enjoy. And when you don't do them, that does not create any form of insecurity, either mental or emotional. So fear can be a very powerful tool in your spiritual growth as well as material growth. Fear can become a hindrance to stop every form of growth. Sometimes biggest fear now majority of people have is health, and every aspect when your senses are dependent on pleasure, I can guarantee you, you will have the fear of not having it. Build a healthy relationship with your senses and accept them. Don't feed them, but feel them. There's two separate things. Feeling your senses does not mean you have to feed them. Stop feeding your senses. Start feeling your senses. You can overcome your fear. And that will lead to your mental happiness, physical happiness, or spiritual happiness, or emotional happiness. So, again, if you have a fear of getting old, I had somebody came to a yoga retreat with me once. He had a fear of losing weight, despite he had a triple chin. He was worried about his skin will have wrinkle. So he was rather have the water retention on his body than having a wrinkle on the skin. That is also a fear, despite he want to get fit. Somebody is meditating, can also have a fear. I want to attain enlightenment, or I want to attain the inner peace. You go into a state of meditation and then you get fearful that am I still breathing, or am I still here or not here? I remember a little story for you. There was a lady, who was praying every day for God. I don't know which one. I forgot to ask her. She was praying every day and day out. Please God, take me. And praying every day and doing his japa and chanting, please God, take me. One day, God heard it and sent his messengers with the chariot that's flying in the space, alien spaceship, I believe. And then she said, maybe how about not today? Wait 1 year more so my son can get married. She wanted to meet God. Now finally God said, okay, let's meet you. Now her fear arrived, attachment arrived. But actually attachment also comes out of a fear. You may think that attachment is happening for some sticky reason, that you are insecure in your own self. The fear is deep-rooted inside, unconsciously. Sometimes fear is conscious, sometimes subconscious, sometimes unconscious. Then, say 1 year later, her son got married. Messengers came back again. Okay, lady, are you ready? Let's go. She said, my son just recently got married. I would like my son to have children so I can play a little bit more. Let me enjoy the comfort of my son's hospitality because I looked after him all this time. So maybe wait 1 more year. The year later came back again. Her attachments keep growing. Attachment actually was not growing, the comfort was growing. At the same time, the fear of not having that comfort was coming. Sometimes you can even have the fear what you want so badly can be very peaceful state of Paramananda that you are asking, Teja. You can also have the fear attaining the Paramananda, the bliss state of your being, even attaining the process, or you're so close to it to get the Paramananda, but you still have a fear of letting go your identity, letting go the whatever you have accumulated throughout your life. The day you are ready to let go everything, either is social appearance, social dilemma, or social saga, or economical attachment, or social attachment, or the whatever, even the physical attachment, there is a possibility again you can attain permanent. But remember, you want to attain permanent, and then you have a fear of not you losing permanent. There's a point, no. You attain the permanent, the bliss state. Now you have a fear of losing the bliss state. So how do you deal when you are ready to let go the permanent, to become a avadhuta? Today's many stages of your mind and spiritual development, Paramahansa. So all those possibilities, till you drop wanting, you will still have the fear. Because whatever you want, you will attain it, you will have the fear of losing it. So enjoy life, my friend, and start living. Feel the senses and stop feeding them. That can be the first step of eradicating the fear or living with the fear with a higher consciousness. Next question I had from one of my very dear student who trained Himalayan Hatha Yoga teacher. How do you recognize if you are lying to yourself? How do you recognize if you are lying to yourself? Lying happens in many ways. First of all, self-justification. If you had self-justification of any of your own actions, and you have a fear while you're doing the action, that can also classify that you are lying to yourself. Or if any of your actions is driven by the greed or insecurity, you are lying to yourself. So it depends what circumstances one is having a self-judgment or self-observation. When you start witnessing your thoughts and your desires, or when you start observing your own self, you will get to know more that when actually you are lying to yourself, when you are not lying to yourself. Sometimes self-lying is very subtle, that you will not even know. Sometimes you feel that you are lying to yourself, but actually you are not lying to yourself. You're just only expressing but not accepting what yourself is doing. So, is more clarity with your consciousness or with your mind to the way you process the information, you will find out when you are lying and not lying. It's how your stomach is feeling during the action or after the action. If your stomach is not vibrating, that you are maybe lying. If your stomach is happy, comfortable, you are not lying to yourself. I have one more question. How can I overcome the fear of being judged? How can I overcome a fear of being judged? First of all, maybe sit down for 10 minutes, 20 minutes every day. Stop judging your thoughts. The way you judge your thoughts, you are being judged by your own self as well as other people. My personal advice will be sit down 20 minutes every day or 30 minutes. Starting point, don't overdo it. Only 10 to 15 minutes. Sit comfortably and don't judge yourself. There's several steps you can do. You take a mirror, look at your face, don't look the faults in your body. Just look simply at your face without looking for what job you need to do, either nose job or the ear job or the chin or the wrinkles, the eyes or the makeup. However it is, no self-judgment while you are looking at your face. Can we do one step? How? to overcome the fear of being judged, stop judging your own physical appearance. Technique I explained, start looking in the mirror for 10 to 15 minutes and see what happens. You will not like your own self. When you don't like your own self, what you see in the mirror, what do you expect other people not to judge you? So first step is start liking yourself and not judging your own physical appearance. It creates a memory in your bioenergy that everybody else picks up, and then they start judging you. Second part, once you have mastered the physical appearance of not self-judgment, then you go sitting quietly, comfortably, not judge your thoughts. Whatever thought comes, from wherever it is coming, for whoever it is coming for, or whatever reason is triggering that thought, you silently witness with no reaction to it, no judgment to it. So stop judging your thoughts. First, physical judgment you must stop. Second, your thought judgment you stop. Only 20 minutes starting point. Miracles will start happening in your life, I can guarantee you. Then you stop judging other people. Whoever you see, what they are doing, it is their problem. Their level of consciousness, their level of awareness. You have no right to judge them. Self-observation is very important, but not self-judgment. Being self-conscious, awareness of your own self is very important, but not being self-conscious. Being conscious of yourself, not self-conscious. If you just word self-conscious, you flip it other way around. Become conscious of yourself, not be self-conscious. If you just move them other way around, you have completely different awareness to it. Next step you can take, whatever somebody does to you or you do to them, and this is maybe the last step for you to do. Don't judge other people's actions. Allow them, accept them, but you say, how can I accept somebody else's actions if they are cruel? By that stage, your body energy will change. People will not be cruel to you. Even if they are cruel to you, you will have so much compassion inside, you wouldn't be judging them. But if I say stop judging other people's actions, but how is possible me not to judge their actions? Because you are not there yet. Build those few steps. When you come up to the peak of your awareness, the peak of your consciousness, peak of your blooming possibility of sharing your sense of your inner peace or your inner existence, you will not be judging people. Remember, there is a story about Buddha. There was when the Buddha was giving lecture once, there was some other people tried to feel uncomfortable. So they planned one young beautiful woman to go and see Buddha's lectures all the time. And after certain times being passed, she used to go sit on her own in the monastery. And then she come out one day, what Buddha have done to me. And even she made an artificial thing that looked like that she's pregnant. Buddha accepted her actions despite it was a fraud, try to defame the Buddha itself or the teachings of Buddha or the Buddha's presence in that region. Buddha did not judge her actions, accepted because there is lots of people trying to stop his teachings. So no need to judge other people's actions towards you. Accept them as they are. One possibility. Next one I had. As long as you are judging yourself, you will always have the fear of being judged. That will be my last statement for you. Next question I have is a benefit of chanting mantras. Benefit of chanting mantras are many. Sometimes mantra can transcend your mind to the space of sunya or to the space of transcendental being or meditative state or to a stillness of the mind or paralyzing your monkey mind to starting point, to fix your consciousness or fix your awareness to a one point, to a one frequency. If your mind is having frequency, the vibration is almost like a crazy pendulum, swinging left to right, now staying still. For any time, mantra can be a great tool. Mantra can be used as a great tool to create some weight into that pendulum of your mind or monkey mind so it can stop swinging. Now, depending what kind of mantras you are chanting, mantra generate vibration, a frequency in the body. Most mantras are combination of primordial sounds, sounds of universe. At the primordial sound, while you chanting the mantra, resonance in your body's primordial presence, the universe within your body to create a healing effect. Once it creating a healing effect in the body, your consciousness, your awareness can also be raised. That is another benefit of chanting mantra. But if you chanting mantras that are made up for cult reason or made up with no frequency or vibration to it, like you can say that when you listen to a Mozart music, yeah, or classical Western music or classical our Indian music or Vedic chanting or chanting of sutras, or listen to some junk Bollywood music or Hollywood music, they completely have different vibration. You listen to a techno music or listen to a waterfall rhythm flowing music, your mind is 24/7 listening, remember that. Even when you're sleeping, it is listening. So when you chanting mantra, you are listening same time as well, unless you are just chanting, not listening at all. Then will be a problem. if your mind is listening while you are chanting, can become a very beneficial. Mozart music, most children find very relaxing and very soothing. Why? Because it has a vibration and frequency. It has a vibration and frequency to calm your nervous system, to work on the memory of your cells, the water molecules in your body. The frequency of the mantra creates a vibration in the water element and space element in the body that can create a healing effect, can also be very liberating. Many more benefits of it. But I believe those few will be a starting point. If you're looking for a mantra, somebody was chanting mantra in English, I am peace, I am love. It does not really create any vibration in your body. English language, despite I'm giving a lecture in English, is very neutral. There is no emotions in there. It doesn't matter how emotional you make, it does not create it may create an emotion that can move you into the crying or laughing because your processing is a language, is different. When you speak Sanskrit or Prakrit language, which is almost gone, or there was one more language used to be in the time of Buddha, the time of Mahavira, and then Sanskrit. Those have a primordial sound frequency and vibration, can have a greater effect on your mental health as well as emotional health, creating a physical healing in your body. That's the third dimension. But beyond that, can raise your vibration. Next question I have: how important is the position we sit when we meditate? Position is only important to create a energetic frequency in your body, to open the channels in your body. Once the channels are open and aligned, once you reach into the state of meditation, you are no longer aware what position you are seated in, even who you are. Never mind the posture of the body. But important to have the position to keep your spine straight and upright as much as possible. Second is not too many movements during the meditation. Keeping your head straight, not twisted. Somebody said, asked me last time, how about my body is deformed? Then to your best ability. To your best ability. If you have stiff hips, you can't sit down on the floor, you want to meditate, sit in the chair, but not couch potato. Don't just sink yourself into a couch and think that you are meditating. You're more likely to create a more energetic damage to your body. So important You don't sit and meditate, you dance and meditate. You walk and meditate. So there is different practices for different people. If your body is not ready for meditation, there's energetic blockage, the body is not ready for pranayama, prana is blocked in the body, you will find difficult to remain seated. If the prana is flowing in the body, you can sit down comfortably and meditate. That's why you have a physical mobility in your body, so energy can flow through your body. You can remain comfortably in the posture with the extended period of time to enjoy your meditation. But sometimes when you're meditating, you're so more worried about your discomfort and pain in your body, pain in your knees, pain in your hips, pain in your back. And more than that, sometimes you're more worried about how you are looking in the posture. You constantly keep looking into a mirror, the how good I'm looking. Sometimes I've seen people even make the the blue steel kind of appearance on the face when they're meditating. I said, it's not, I have never seen such thing in my life, but it might be a new type of meditation. Or sometimes you see people meditating, they're more worried about constantly moving the hairs of the face because they want people to see who is meditating. So sometimes it's a mental hindrance, you have to get over it. Then you work with the physical hindrance. So create a discipline and flexibility in your body, allow your prana to flow. And during the meditation, if you get distracted by any sensation that appear on your body, either of the face or the itchy or the tingling sensation or the numbness, do not move, no matter what happens. And see how long that stay. Because now your thoughts does not stay too long. They change, they adapt. And then you will start finding a reason why you're having this problem. If you don't move it, what else it can happen? So your mind creates its own story. So stop that and you will find a good comfortable position. On that note, if you have any question regarding how to sit comfortably in a meditation, you can always reach out and maybe come and join a meditation class on 7 a.m. Wednesday. I remember my teacher used to create the attention for me sitting meditation. He come and hit you for no reason. Now you tell people sit down comfortably, don't move and meditate. They think this is not suitable for everyone because people have trauma. And you asking them to stay still unless they wish, why they should stay still? They should have freedom of expression and freedom of choice to movement. There was exact word from somebody who told me, I don't want to sit still, I want to move while I'm meditating. I said, lucky you have not met my teacher. So, on that note, everyone, we will stop our Sangha for today here. If anybody in-house have any question, please do ask. If not, if you think you might find interesting, your friends may find interesting, that will be available on YouTube. You can share it to the people. Thank you for joining. Pranam.